Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Aeris here with a video. First of all, I want to say I got some more books that came in. As you guys know, What Trout Want is what I'm reading right now. I'll have it done Monday or Tuesday. Hopefully Aaron's ready for me to read the next Shepherd book. Third one in the series, The Christmas Story guy, Gene Shepherd, he made one called A Fistful of Fig Newtons. Apparently that one's still on the waiting list. So, today's mail delivery came for books. We got The Backpacker's Field Manual. Now, I've gone through it, I've looked through it, I've seen what it says, I've glanced through it, I should say. I flipped through it, speed read. Certain things are the most important to me. Like, I was talking to Aaron last night, and I said, what's the other night, the most important thing? And he said, fruits and vegetables, etc. Knowing what's what, and etc. First aid, and etc. Well, I was looking at this, and, some of the stuff is good, some of the stuff is, not good. Now, we're going to be backpacking, me, Aaron, and A, and I needed some info. Now, mind you, I have some backpackers book around and survival guides around. I'm going to have Aaron go through them in the next 2 weeks or so, telling me if we need to invest in any of these. I got, this one, I looked into, they want a lot of money for it. This one's called the Pocket Guide. What made me laugh about this Pocket Guide is the checklist. Half the crap in there. Me and Aaron said we wouldn't even carry them. In a heavy-duty first aid kit, you buy the best one you get. Certain things you don't need, like Aaron was saying, how many freaking hats do you freaking need? Anyways, certain things. So Aaron's going to go through this. He's going to mark down. He told me to print out the current list. I sent a current list of stuff, but I want to look at this. This also has a few little things on food and etc. What to eat and etc. So we will be looking into it. Aaron said we have to look into some shoes. The next book, this one by the way, is called The Backpacker's Pocket Guide. That's the one I was just talking about. This one is called Basic Essentials for Backpacking. Now, like I said, this is a small book. I went through this one today. Small as small can be, so I'm going to probably return it. It talks about certain issues, etc. It tells you how to fold things, how to load things up, etc. Aaron said he's handling the packs for me, A, and himself, so we don't have to worry about that. The next one is called The Essential Backpacker, a complete guide for the foot traveler. Now, these aren't bad. Some of them is good. Some of them aren't good. Aaron said he'd love to have the trail where you can spend 6 months or 8 months, but then you wouldn't have any home. So it just depend. Some of the stuff talks about where to go, what to do, etc. Pack in, pack out type thing, what to do, etc. Some of the stuff is funny. Personal gear, hygiene, etc. He said he'll handle that. He also wants us to not take anything that we don't need. After all, I already got a nice camping pot, so I just need a camping frying pan and a few minor things. Clothing should be pretty good, he said, for June, so June and August, so we ain't worried about that. But anyways, want to talk about these books because Aaron's going to be going through them, glancing through them tomorrow. I got to return them by next week. I will be looking to see if there's any other books for camping or fishing at the library Monday. I'm going to be doing a lot of reviews. This one was something that is a necessity, and Aaron and I talked about it, and we will be picking it up. It's called Moon Handbooks, Glacier National Park. I don't know if they do one of Yellowstone, but this book is just fabulous. I'll have to look on, oh, yes, they have one that's Montana and Wyoming on the back, so see if I can get that one and review it. Aaron and I will be reviewing these books as soon as he goes through them. He hasn't gone through them. This one he's going to go through after I'm done. What Trout Want. Now, frankly, he might want me to do it or etc. But so far, this book looks really nice, and I look forward to reading this and letting you know if it's even worth the money. Yes, so back to the other books. This one I'm trying to complete and finish up again. Prospecting for Trout. It's a good book, highly recommended. I'm going to be picking this up next month because, frankly, I think this book is very well made. The next one is we will be reviewing the Aeris Guide. We've already reviewed this one on our channel. LL Bean Fly Fishing. Now, these books we'll be reviewing. Now, we're doing an LL Bean comparison to Aeris. That's right. Aeris and LL Bean. You will get firsthand what I think and what Aaron thinks, and then I will be returning these. I will be buying this next month, by the way. So, yes. And then finally, the next book I will be buying is called the Aeris Small Stream Guide. I got to send Aaron with this one, but I want him to go through one of the chapters. I have to go through because as the teacher in this one, I need to choose the chapters. Now, I don't want him to sit there and read things like finding small streams. We already know how to find them. What's a small stream? Reading the streams, which conditions, etc. I think I want him to read the small stream guide that he has at home on casting. That just leaves us with how to approach fishing techniques, fly selection, and tackle. Well, I think the one I'm going to ask him to read is 109 to 134 is fly selection and special tackle. I think I want him to read that because I think it's one of the most important things in this book. For me, what I think was very important is the pictures. I mean, some of these pictures are just beautiful, you know? So, please look for the Aeris guides. We're going to break that. We're going to do the Aeris guides one by one, by the way, except for the Aeris guide that's, what do you call it? The Aeris guide that's, the ones that I haven't bought, and then we're doing the versus, the LL Bean versus the Aeris for all of you fly fishers out there that are getting into the fly fishing field and wondering what is good. I mean, I've read boatloads of books. I got 30 reviews on Amazon, and I got 29 to 30 reviews on Amazon, and I got these books to review next. That will put me to 35. That's fishing, hiking, and camping. And this is something that's a pastime. I mean, I've read probably close to 40 books, not just trout books, but I've read books on, like I said, the Gene Shepherds, etc. So, you know. So anyways, please stay tuned to tomorrow's video topic. Video topics are going to probably be hiking books tomorrow. 5 smaller videos compared to this. We can't do the Aeris yet unless we do the Aeris one on prospecting for trout, fly fishing guide, and the verse one. So that could be 8 videos, small videos. We're not going to cram it into one large video because we don't have time to make one giant large one. We're just going to do it. Now, if Mr. Aaron isn't feeling well, you'll have to wait on these ones. But we will be reviewing the 2 books that's out there already. It's called the Fishing Manual, the Complete Fishing Manual, and Performance Fly Casting. Those ones we will be reviewing tomorrow, and I hope we can get these other ones out of the way so we can return them to the library. Everyone's going to be looked at. Aaron needs to look over some. Some of these are the basics. I also want to say to you all out there, we will be reviewing other videos as well. That's right. Videos, and I will get to those books and another Aeris Solo on our joint channel here on next week sometime, or whenever I have the time or bored. I will get to it, and I'll explain the other fishing books that needs to be reviewed as well, so you can get a preview. Alright, with that said, thank you for watching. Aeris Sky here for Living Simply and Fun. Fun is as fun does, and I think personally library books, if you can borrow them before buying them, is the way to go. Stay tuned for more book reviews here on our channel. Living simply, but living fun. Thank you, and may God bless the world.